Hello, and welcome to Brendan's Car Talk for Monday, February 7th. Is that the date tomorrow? Yes, Monday, February 7th. I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you all stayed safe. Ontario's fucking crazy right now. Yesterday, I went up to Crossbody Studios. It's this side? This side. Crossbody Studios, where I am a coach now. And actually, I got keys to the building. Like, I'm so excited about these fucking keys I have, because they're real. And it's also a church. So weirdly enough, I have keys to a church that me and Gabriel Ferza joked about yesterday. But I was going to talk about ego, but there was a book that I'm going to end up reading. It's called Ego is the Enemy. And I'll give like a little synopsis of it. And it's a whole like 3-pack of books. So I want to read it, but the author is Ryan Holiday. He has The Obstacles Away, The Timeless Art of Turning Trials into Triumphs, Ego's the Enemy, and Stillness is the Key. And it's like 3 books, so I want to give it a read. But the synopsis of it, if you want to check it out for yourself before I read it. Ego is our biggest enemy. Early in our careers, it can prevent us from learning and developing our talents. When we taste success, ego can blind us to our own faults, alienate us from others, and lead to our downfall. In failure, ego is devastating and makes recovery all the more difficult. So I want to read that, but like one of the little quotes, a part of it was, your ego is your soul's worst enemy. And I'm not religious. I'm almost anti-religion, to be honest. And but what I read that as is, your ego's your brain and your heart's your soul. Your heart's telling you what you want to do, what you want to create, and your brain's trying to keep you safe. It's, the stove is hot, don't touch the fucking stove. It's, oh, what's that sound in the woods, and it gives you goosebumps. Like, the reason we have goosebumps is our hair used to, like, bush out higher, because if we're approached by, like, a mountain lion or a bear, we're supposed to make ourselves big and make noise, and, like, because we were hairy fucks as Neanderthals. It would make us appear bigger. So I'm going to be talking about that later on, but I want, like, before the ego and the heart, like, there's the other side of that that's just bullshit and lies, and just believe your own bullshit. That's my only critique. But before we get there, remember, you can follow me at Holden Pro, at Brendan C, Brendan Caulfield, Holden Albright on things. Coming up, I am wrestling at Crossbody Pro Wrestling on Saturday, February 26th, myself and Gabriel Ferza. There's going to be a cool little sit-down interview promo coming up for that shortly. On February 26th, Cambridge, Ontario, 7 p.m. bell time, 6 p.m. doors. I kind of got a peek at the card, and it's fucking stacked. And coming from the dude that has the main event this sumbitch, whew, my work's going to be cut out for me to provide an entertaining match after the bangers on this show. And then on March 5th, Barrie, Ontario, I return to challenge John Atlas for the Three Pistols Championship. This is the first championship I've challenged for in Barrie since 2018. So those would be fun shows. 2 great promotions I love and I support, and I wrestle really fucking hard, and because of restrictions, I haven't wrestled since December, so let's fucking go! I also have some Backyard Pro, not Backyard Pro, but Backyard Wrestling shows coming up as well. But today, I want to talk about your intentions. Have transparent intentions. I do believe everyone's intentions are pure. They want the betterment, and the enemy to, like, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. I believe that is a Kanye West or some rap song lyrics. And I do believe it, because once you guys, very much like your ego, once you start getting some good steam behind you, you just keep rolling and rolling. It's cold out, it's winter. Once again, I am in Ontario, Canada, just outside Toronto. I'm in Belleville right now. Not Belleville. that's near Ottawa. I am near Bellefontaine right now, like Georgetown, Orangeville-ish. Caledon. But, what's it called? You get that steam and you try to fight for everything. And you try to fight, and we're seeing it right now with, like, the hashtag mandates freedom and stuff like that. That just because you use a positive word like freedom, but you put it against, like, the rules and whatever. Some rules are there for your protection. Yes, like, I didn't want to talk about this. It's not even part of the reason, but luckily it all happened when I was taking a little bit of my social media break, so I didn't need to voice my opinion. But I'm pissed off that there's a Nazi flag in Ottawa last weekend. I'm pissed off no one punched that motherfucker in the face. I'm a very angry and aggressive and passionate person. I got into an argument with one of my family members, my father, today, because he had a sticker saying fuck Trudeau. And I told my dad, I'm like, so you have a sticker that says fuck Trudeau and the U is covered up with a Canadian leaf. But when I was a kid, he definitely put fucking soap in my mouth at my nunnas during Easter once because I swore. I know I got beat slightly for swearing. I was more neglected and emotionally abused, but there's a little bit of physical abuse. I actually opened up about that in a meal tier and higher podcast video. Not even a podcast, just a video. It's like almost an hour long, documenting like my different traumas in my life. And once again, a special thank you shout out. Special thank you shout out to the meal tier and higher patrons, which if you go to patreon.com/BrendanC, you can join this. So they all get a shout out at the beginning of the podcast, or apparently a couple minutes in because I forgot. But thank you so much, Gimpy, Tommy Richardson, Uncle Bobby B, Morgan and Mama Thomas, Rob Arbick, Brian Watson, and Eric Patrick Roy Thomas. Thank you so much for your guys' continued support. But you need to fight for what you believe in. And this is where, like, having transparent intentions. If you're inconvenienced, if you're annoyed with rules or regulations, why are you taking out on the waiter that just has their job? Why, if your job wasn't affected, are you fighting for people that are choosing not to get a vaccine, so therefore they're choosing to not be employed at the place they want to be employed at? In 2022, if you work hard enough, and that's always the key, you have to fucking work hard. Nothing's guaranteed in life. Nothing's fucking fair. You need to work hard. And the hardest work you can do isn't the time in the gym. It isn't the fucking time you put into learning something. It's the patience, the time you put in the gym. Not 2 hours a day for 2 weeks. 2 hours a day for 2 years, 20 years. That time you learn to study something isn't one semester. It's a whole fucking program. Could be 18 months, 5 goddamn years. That's the hardest part about working hard. Patience, time. Everything takes fucking time. So focus on yourself, and sometimes you need to be selfish for those 2 years, 18 months, 5 years. And being selfish isn't taking opportunities away from other people so you can get ahead. It's working on yourself so you can get ahead of yourself from yesterday, from last year, from 10 years ago. That's where you're selfish. The selfishness is this person thinking you need to attend their birthday party. The selfishness is this person thinking you need to attend their wedding. That's selfish. Maybe you celebrate, you still send a gift, you send a fucking phone call. Goddamn, whoa, phone calls. Don't let your anxiety stop you from making a phone call with someone you care about. Send them a text, wish them happy birthday. There's ways that you can celebrate someone that is, it's not the norm, but the normal is getting drunk 3 nights a fucking week. Then why would you want that? Spend that money that you would have spent at the LCBO on yourself. Buy a book, buy fucking organic food if your digestive system's fucked. Buy a gym membership. Don't buy that on one night of fun. And here's the thing. One night is a treat. It's very much like eating healthy. You can have a piece of cake. It's when you're having a cake every single night, drinking, partying, that's going to affect you. And it might not affect you now. And fuck, maybe you're doing all the drugs. And I am one of the people that I don't say no to drugs. I say perhaps. It depends on the drug, depends on the pipe. But literally in all that, just because it doesn't affect you now doesn't mean it's not going to affect you later on. Just because it doesn't affect your health right now doesn't mean it doesn't affect your relationships with people, your own commitment, your own fucking, the 2 years you spent drinking. Like my early 20s, like from a month before I turned 20 until like 23, I was drinking heavily. I always said I was 2 weeks away from being an alcoholic. But that's the thing of like, what are your goals? Be honest with what your goals are. Don't try to change other people's minds. There's a quote that Rex Atkins shared. Don't tell small-minded people your big goals. And like, yeah, I kind of get that. But like, if they can't see your vision or they're rooting against you and they're doubting what you think that you're capable of, fuck those people. Vague goals get vague results. Cool. But if your goal is just to be healthier and you're on a CPAP machine or you weigh 300 plus pounds, I've been there. Not on the CPAP machine, but over 300 pounds. I was over 300 pounds within the last year and a half. Like, fucking early January last year, I was over 300 pounds. And I didn't work out that hard until the last 6 months. Thank you very much, Rico Montana and the barn. But, like, all I did was stop getting fast food. Sorry, I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee. And, like, your ego is there to protect yourself. Once again, you hear that sound in the woods. It might be a cheetah. It might be a leopard. Guess what? You're home alone. It's probably not a ghost. It's not a poltergeist. It's probably not a burglar. It might be a burglar sometimes. I will not say you're not going to get burgled. That is a possibility. You do have to prepare for the worst. But you can't let your preparation for the worst prevent you from trying, if that makes sense. Like, when you think that the system is against you, when you think people are trying to stop you, yeah, you want to know what? There are people rooting against you, and actively most people are not trying to prevent you. And guess what? If they are trying to prevent you, here's a little spoiler alert and a little secret. They're wasting their time because they're not focusing on themselves. When people are focused on you not succeeding and trying to actively prevent your success, they don't want you to be more successful than them. Because success is a thing that, especially in 2022, if one door closes, another door is there that you can knock on. You can go door to door to door to door to door to door. Just try not to burn those fucking bridges. Because, at least for entertainment pursuits, if you're a comedian, pro wrestler, porn star, there will always be work for you. You just need to excel from past the environment. For wrestling, if there's 10 people in the crowd, don't wrestle like there's 10 people in the crowd. Wrestle really fucking hard, because that shows your effort. That shows your work ethic. Don't give up on yourself because you're not seeing those improvements now. Because it's that time and patience. Time. Patience. Those are the biggest keys to fucking success. And this is shit that I believe in. I'm not the most successful. I have some success, but here's the thing. Everyone being alive is a success. 150,000 people die every day. There are people that want to be booked, but they don't go to training. So they don't want to be better. They just want to be a performer. Where there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. I see entertainment, magic taught me it, show business, little S, big B. Goes back to believe your own bullshit. But it is that stuff of, no matter, if you work hard enough, if you work long enough, if you stick with it, if you believe in your fucking self, you will go farther. People are rooting against you. Fuck them. Don't worry about the people that are rooting against you. They're not on your team. Fuck them. Before I record this, Dr. Dre's What's the Difference came on. And one of the lines in there was, it ain't that I'm too big to listen to the rumors. It's just I'm too damn big to pay attention to them. That's the difference. And that's true. People are going to talk shit. But who the fuck are these people? If they're not paying you, if they're not sucking your dick, they don't fucking matter. I'm very angry. But I hope this gets through to you guys. I hope this helps you guys, whatever you're doing. Comment down below. Tag me on Facebook or Twitter. Go to the Patreon post, which this is a podcast available on Patreon. And tell me what you want to do. And not vague goals, not vague results. If you want to, and we did like the 100-day challenge last month of like eating better, stuff like that, working out. Tell me exactly one goal that you want to accomplish. And it doesn't have to be this year. Do you want to have 500 YouTube subscribers? Do you want to have a child? Do you want to be married? A relationship is something you work hard on, and because it involves another person, no matter how hard you fucking work, a relationship can still fail. It's on you to pick yourself up and try again with another partner. Find your support system. Find your team. Why am I so angry today? Oh yeah, because it's fucking Ontario. But like, once again, if you want to be healthier, what's healthier to you? Are you diabetic and you're trying to keep that into check? Are you on a CPAP machine and you have sleep apnea? Do you want to be a specific 260 pounds? Do you want to be 180 pounds? Do you want to start wrestling training? Do you want to perform stand-up comedy? What's a specific goal you want to accomplish? Comment down below. I hope you all have a good day. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Just have fun. Stay safe. God damn it. Stay sane. And stay healthy. Stay safe, sane, healthy. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I am grateful to be a small part on your journey and your pursuit of happiness. Join the Acolyte Small Break. The credits are going to roll up with everyone else on it. I'm truly supportive. We have a bunch of Zoom events. Very fun time. Someone's going to live out their dream and wrestle me. You got 6 more months of promos. February, March, April, May, June, July. If you want to be a wrestler, join the Patreon. As low as $10 a month. You get daily podcasts. We talk about song of the day, motivation, very much like this, but a little shorter, a little longer. It depends. We talk about National Day, so just in case you want a little more content. Do you want a fucking 1,000 Twitter and Instagram followers? What do you want to do? Comment down below. I want to be on your team rooting for you. There's enough motherfuckers I'll tell you can't do it. I'm going to tell you can. But I'll also tell you the hard work that comes with it. And once again, the time. Hope you all have a good day. Talk to you all very soon. I'm like a fucking dog, a squirrel. Talk soon.